Hello and welcome back to Shadows of Doubt for the 1.0 release. We're taking a quick revisit into it today, checking out all the new 1.0 stuff, a little bit of Twitch integration. We're going to play onto the sandbox in a brand new city and mess around. Play in the city of Canterbury. Why not? I want to push everything to its max. We'll go with a very large city. We'll play as the classic detective, Turgleson. We'll go a little shade up from absolutely pale as can be. And we'll play on hard, just so we can get a little taste of it. See what it's all about. There's been a bunch of stuff added since the last time we checked out this game, which was at its very beginning launch. They added in a whole sniper update into it. And then in this new 1.0 patch, there's a whole bunch of other little bits and pieces. We've got cover-ups, a new twist to the game. The killer may contact you and ask to team up with them to dispose of the bodies. We have kidnapping cases. We have draggable ragdolls. We have a laboratory company, working umbrellas, and 2 new additional cities. There we go. There's the official list. A detective game. Seth made a video about it. He did. He has a very good video about it as well. Yeah. A diary be written every day. I think only when there's news. A diary doesn't have to be a daily diary. I don't think by definition. What is the plot? So the plot is you're a detective in the city, and the city is randomly generated. All the people are randomly generated. All the buildings, the schedules, everything is randomly generated. Everybody in the city lives their life on like a regular schedule. And you have to go around and you have to solve crimes. It's the late 20th century and everything is loading. Hyper-industrialization has swept the planet. Here's your plot. The old Bourbon Empire has crumbled, giving way to the United Atlantic States and the first elected megacorp president in history, Starch Cola. As sea levels rises, cities have become polluted islands. Workers dream of escaping to the fields, an exclusive retirement district few will ever see. There's probably normally music here, but because we have streamer mode on, there's not. Rival corporations vie for power, policed by the privatized Starch Cola enforcers. I bet this music's beautiful. Some say justice now only exists in the shadows of doubt. So the 90s. Boys yearn for the mine, men yearn for the fields. Blade Runner without androids is a good way to look at it. So the way the game works is basically you wander around and you solve crimes. Sometimes you cause crimes. But every single person in this world you can talk to, you can inspect, you can learn about them. They have like fingerprints, IDs, all sorts of information. Blood types, addresses. You learn little bits and pieces as you talk to every person, as you go out and you explore, as you root through their houses, as you go to City Hall. Some people are suspicious, some people are less so. We have a map. Everything is still kind of loading up right now because we just came in, and we are playing on a big world, so things are always a little bit extra. Can I remember anything other than the tab button? Crouch, yes. Good. Run, yes. Everywhere you go, you can go into like every business. Every business has like people who visit them. They have people who work at them. They are all suspects. They are all potentially criminals. They are all potentially victims. There's a whole world around and things for you to discover. booze for you to pick up. An everyday red wine. We got some street wine. We're off to a great start. You can get in trouble with the police. You can make friends. This guy looks like he's walking around with a knife. Or a gun, maybe. I'm not sure. And we have our first crime. A new murder case. 1.0 early access just for streamers for the next couple of days. And then it'll be open for everybody. On, I think, Thursday? 1201 Dobbs Terrace. So, we do have to go to City Hall. I gotta remember all of the controls for this game. App is tab. Notebook is F1. That's what I'm looking for. The detective's notebook. So we have a new murder case. There we go. Now I can just close that. 1201 Dobbs Terrace. So this is the size of our world. It's pretty big. We also have to go to City Hall to pick up the actual case resolution. Apartment folder, current location folder. Routes, auto, travel, and then the player. All right. So, where is Dobbs? Who needs the case? We can just go start solving crime right away, I dare say. Cat Town. The Gold Meads. Just remember, there are no innocents, only varying degrees of guilt. Lurkin first-person games give you a migraine unless the camera is super smooth. This one is. I suspect it'll smooth out a little bit as we keep going. The Tasty Quarter. Where is Dobbs Street? Can we plot automatically towards it? Can I search addresses from the notebook? That's what I thought. Half Lurkin sorting bills. Not a worry, my dude. We have all the different layers. Like, I'm assuming it's probably a street like this that I can't quite see. Arquette Street. Shaves. Either that or I'm just absolutely as blind as could possibly be. Jacob Street. Driscoll Street. Chang Street. You select case to go off duty. That's the form case to close it in. Where is the path to City Hall? People of interest. Sync disks. Shalto, hello. All right, I guess we're just gonna have to do some wandering right now as we try to find our way around. Sneed. All right, so things we really got to look for are City Hall and Dobbs Street. Search for Dobbs in the notebook. Oh, you're right. 1201 Dobbs Terrace. Let's pin that place. And I also want City Hall. We could actually plot a route to City Hall. That would be kind of nice. Here we go. There we go. We're back into it now. I'm assuming I need to pick up the form to start solving the case right away. Sometimes if you're really fast, you can actually get to the scene of the crime and catch the killer in action. But it ain't easy. The Deadly Director. The Case of the Deadly Director. All right, so first things first. Let's plot a route to Dobbs. We need to discover the full name of the killer. We need to arrest the killer. Evidence that places them at the scene of the crime. Figure out where they live. Figure out what the murder weapon was. This ain't no small amount of tasks. (1201) Dobbs Terrace. Lost. Paradoxal. Lost items, soccer balls. These are like little jobs you can take if you can't figure out how to solve the murder. What's going on here? Suspicious. People knocking each other over. Don't ask me why we didn't take the elevator. Just decided we were going to do the most nauseating thing I could possibly come up with, which is run up 12 flights of stairs. I appreciate that also nobody in the building seems to take the elevators. Echelon zone. Nope. Oh, why are you shooting me? Why am I committing illegal actions? Clearly investigating the scene of the crime is not looked upon kindly by the police. All right, we're gonna take the elevator this time. Where is the ground floor? So one of the fun things about this game is that whenever you leave a location, your crimes go away. So all of our crimes now have vanished from, I guess, breaking and entering. Aurora's, pharmaceuticals, Jade Emporium. Oh, wow. What a weird street hallway here. Not allowed within echelon zones without express permission. That's new. But also good to know. So something we could look for is like the manager's office. Or possibly like a security room. Hello, stranger. Have you heard or seen anything unusual? We're gonna take the elevator up. Super privacy zones. I guess I took the wrong elevator. This one only goes up to the 3rd floor. So the real question, what if I take it to the 13th floor? Will they be okay about that? Sneak around or find a resident to bribe for an access pass? So bright. This is also still an echelon zone. What's your name? None of my business. Oh, well, okay. So there's a camera there that doesn't want me to be there. Okay, all of this area are echelon zones. I guess as long as I don't step past this purple grid, I am fine. That is totally what it is. %, that's what it is. Revenue tree systems. Dobbs Terrace Networks. So this is probably all the security for this place. So the real question is how do we get in here? Hey, how you doing? Could be worse, I could be dead, you know what I mean? Bada bing. What's your name? I'm Melissa Scott. Heard, anything unusual? You know there's a murder in your building? Got any spare change? All right, we do have a couple of lockpicks. There's a camera there. There's a couple of cameras here. Looks like we could probably just, maybe crack into here. Lock 20%, 4 picks, strength 20%. So I guess we don't have... I have a print scanner, fists, and a watch. I don't have any lockpicks. I have 5 coins. There's no cameras on this floor. There's a vent shaft there. So the game is mostly about crawling through vent shafts. Milk. There are cameras there. I tell you what. Somebody's coming by to hang out with their neighbor. Hey, how you doing? Staying strong, making gains. Yeah, you know what it's like. Seen anything unusual? I don't suppose people are going to report me for... Ah! Lady! This is a private area. You're the one who pushed me in here. We're climbing up the vents. This is the new plan. This is the new plan. It's a good plan. We're going to sneak around. We're going to find our own way into this apartment. Almost never go through vents. Rarely required. It's so dark. My favorite part is I don't know what floor I'm on. Or what room I'm in. According to this, I'm in Fujimoto Tower. Books. Shows you on the left-hand side. Honestly, I need to make this map smaller. 1203 Dobbs Terrace. We need to be in 1201. So we're on the right path, but the wrong apartment. $1203. 1201 is directly next door. This is floor 11. Working up quite the fine already. Listen, I gotta try to go through that apartment and maybe see if it connects to the apartment I want to get into. This is a gamble. I guess everybody is like still... maybe asleep? This guy is home. This guy is home. What if we go up here and then back through this way? I think if I go out through that, there's no way for me to get back. Ah, we're cold. I'm in. That's the dead body over there. How do we flashlight? I feel like we had a flashlight button earlier. Mouse button 3. A videotape? Lots of videotapes in here. A key. Key for the apartment. My movement seems to be a little weird. Left and right are not quite taking me left and right anymore. What is happening? Here we go. Ain't nobody here. Don't mind me. We have our victim. I probably don't want to move him. You know, if we don't have to. But I would like to search him / analyze him. There we go. A sharp blade or object. Some useless trash. It appears the victim has been violently slashed to death by a bladed weapon between 1815 and 1930 on Monday, January the 1st. Didn't have what it takes, kill to get ahead. They must earn my respect. Is this a serial killer? I think he left his print on the card. He did too. I feel like they've changed the way the case board works, and it is confusing now. All right, so we have 1201 Dobbs. We found a business card with this fingerprint on it. We've got an unknown citizen who died of an entry wound from a bladed weapon at this time. He was also carrying some junk on him. Heel size 9. What size are your feet? Size 15. So we know that that size 9 is probably also in connection to him. Kooky alarm clock. Candor News and Entertainment. Deliver the news straight to your door. I don't think this is important. Is this agent's perfect game, do you think? Feet are size 3, but have size 23 heels. This is definitely one of my favorite games of all time. This is why I was so excited for them to release new stuff. Work Rhoda, an office manager. Oh, God. It's possible for us to hide under the desk. Where was the vent up there? I actually don't know if we have a way out right now. Just a little worrisome. They turned that light back on. Okay, this is good. This is good. We can learn about the character in here. Heel size 15. We're going to steal from them. Take some lockpicks. Remember your password, 0607. That'll let us get into the safe. Alyssa, come to dinner next Friday. I got a divine bottle of Chateau d'Arc and some delicious gossip to share. Bring Regina. Kill to get ahead. I feel like it's probably going to be someone at their job who has done the murdering. Dear Mayette, how are you? I haven't heard anything from you in a long time. I know the fields have rules about external fraternization, but if you find a way to call or V-mail, send a letter. I won't embarrass you. We're just going to grab as much information. Somebody else lives in this home. Alyssa and Regina both live here. Uh-oh. Are we actually an official investigator or just a guy? We're just a guy. You can become an official investigator. Type C. Belongs to you. So I think this is Regina. She matches. the red heel as well. There's one real easy way to figure this out, and it's to go through their personal files. Doctor's prescription for beta blockers. Employment contracts for Regina. Employment contracts for Alyssa. Optricians, tenancy agreements, Aurora, Murray, and tenant Regina Madrigal. Aurora, Murray, and Alyssa Moore. Wait, what? Are there dates on these? According to this, there's an apartment rental. Is this what happened? Did Regina get jealous and maybe kill Aurora Murray? V Love weekly subscription. Aurora Murray rental payment deposits. Certificate of birth for Regina. Certificate of birth for Alyssa. That's it. That's suspicious. The two people living here? And then the third on the lease? That's suspicious. Think you'd be good at this IRL with being an agent and all? I actually have a private investigator's license, so I would hope so. Crime of passion, a tale of love, desire, and jealousy. You are not being followed. It's just the mind. Take your pills. There's a lot of chef knives in here. The last thing really want to look for is this address book. This person was mentioned. Two different writing styles here. I'm not seeing like phone numbers for all the people. All right, my next question is, how the hell are we going to get out of here? Can we get back out through this? Aha, we do have a safe code, don't we? Eight, 9, 8, 5. 0, 6, 0, 7. Hell yeah. A bunch of sync disks. Let us put that down. Put that down. Put that down. Rob all of these. Probably would be good to get on this micro cruncher as well. Figure out if we can learn anything. The fine is getting up there. I know. It's like $7,000. You may be suffering from mild paranoia, side effect of the meds. Can't shake the feeling that someone has been following me for days. Thank you for enforcing a stalking report. Regina wants to meet up. A raise. Heard from outgoing accounts you're not getting paid on time. Sounds rough. If it keeps up, please don't hesitate to bother somebody else. I'm busy. Attendance at the Candor party is mandatory. We will be checking names against payrolls. Thank you in advance. You called in sick a bunch. Okay, so she's like the manager of this company. And she is not nice about it. Okay. I want to check the other person's profile on here too. A lot of people with motives. If that's even her, this is part of the problem, is I don't know if it is her. This one was 8985. Lunch date from Alyssa Moore. All right. I think we have. So we do know that you're Alyssa Moore. So Alyssa Moore has died. We have most of her information. Almost all of it, in fact. We know she was the office manager at King's Force Limited. I think Aurora Murray might be the guy who just owns the building. Don't need that. I don't need that. Piecing together the bits that we need and that we don't need. We don't need either of those passwords anymore. We have them. We got this letter from Xiao Qing saying he wants a dinner. And then we have this letter from Mayette. And we have a type B fingerprint that belongs to the killer. My God. Okay. I am stealth. Now all we got to do is find our way out of these air vents. Preferably on a non-locked level. $11:01. Here we go. This is no longer on the echelon levels. We're gonna catch cold chilling around all these ear ducts. Do you just have a PI license, or did you work at one in the past? I worked in security, but my PI time was... Is this a lobby? I actually can't tell. That looked like a camera. I went to a private investigator. I did like a private investigator training school. But then I couldn't get any work. This is another office. I'm going the wrong way. It was a hard industry to break into if you didn't have a car and a camera, which I had neither of at the time. Dethrone Batman as the world's greatest and most stealthy detective. Look, I think I'm just gonna pop down here. I want to find a lobby. Chris Lord, hello. Oh, we got to get out of these vents soon. We're starting to shake from the hypothermia. This is where we just were, wasn't it? And I actually can't get down from here. All right, we're just going to take that other exit. We're going to go for broke. We're in Zeta Labs. Which is restricted. I don't think I could survive a jump out this window. It looks like there are 2 security cameras in this room. If I could shut off the light. I could maybe just get out of here. Okay, I have 2 picks. Oh my god. We're out. We out. We made it. We just got to get our $7,000 trespassing fines and get fully the heck out of here. Third floor landing, second floor landing, first floor landing. One more to go? No, that was the right one. Just gotta go over this way. You know what? Top at the back. And then our crimes wash away. All right. We managed to rob a lot of sync disks from this location. So I'm a little bit curious if we can find a medical clinic nearby. There's food, there's laundry, pharmaceuticals, a pawn shop. Sync disks are like special things that you can apply to your character. But you have to go to sync clinics. And we robbed a bunch from that place. Okay there, drunkie? Can you smoke in this game? Yeah, I think so. You can get very drunk. We've been very drunk in this game before. Have a smoke, look at the ocean, and listen to the smooth jazz. It's the only thing I'm sad about is that we don't have our smooth jazz playlist. Here's our clinic. So we picked up 3 sync disks. Beauty, Ambassador Scheme, and Spartan Insurance. Medical care is now covered. Reduce medical costs from involuntary hospital visits by 50%. Or legal fees are now covered. You will not lose stolen items and you may possess upon involuntary hospital visits. We can gain a passive income of 10 credits every 2 hours. Or we can gain 50 credits by installing data mining software on number crunchers. Or this one allows citizens are 10% more likely to share information for free. That seems good. That seems useful. Absolutely gorgeous and stunning. And I can upgrade this one. Oh, we could actually install every one of these? Medical coverage. Crime time. You know what? Actually, let's go legal coverage if we're doing crime time. Double income from installing software on business owners. More likely to share information. Increase stolen item value covered. Let's take the upgrade here. So that citizens are more likely to share us information. Okay. We need to go to this business that Alyssa worked at. Kingsforth Limited. In the Royster Center. Oh, it's in here. So I'm heavily getting the impression that whoever killed her is a fellow coworker. Or I suppose employee. Nobody works there. What time of day is it? That's like midnight. The perfect time to break into this business. Who's pooping in here? We're thirsty. Can I drink from this cold tap? May not be any easy way into that vent access. That vent's got access. This is some crazy door system. Why do all these bathrooms have so many entrances? Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff right there. Oh, delicious water. Just what we needed. Oh, I'm so hydrated. So hydrated. That maybe I could like short circuit a camera. There's a lot of cameras watching this place. There's only one camera watching that. Alley-oop. Listen, we're going to be trespassing here no matter what we do, so we might as well take the easy way in. Hello there, intruder. I mean, would that be the right office? I've already managed to get myself turned around. This place looks big. These are the public bathrooms. Why does every building have such complicated ventilation shafts? These are, again, the public bathrooms. But it feels like we're on the right track. Let's try down this way to the left. This way I mean, it's a good thing it's midnight, because, geez, if we were trying this in the middle of the day, it would not work. I think that's their, like, main lobby. Oh, that looks like a good room. That might actually be the camera room. I think this is the camera room. Furthermore, it looks like a room I can probably... Oh, yeah, it totally is the camera room. Code for your office. Count up from 1 for your password. Steal some change. Steal some diamonds. Bop. Bada bing. Sabotage. Do you see my fine right now? My fine is going through the roof right now. Don't look at the fine. Hopefully it doesn't stack overflow. Off. Good. So that's all the cameras in here dead. Noise complaints. Xiaoqing wanted a raise. So I could probably find them anywhere. I don't know, maybe they are a suspect, so I'm just going to print this reservation for Saturdays at 11:30. Just in case I need that. Guess we already kind of knew all that. Who was the other person? We didn't really know who anybody else was here. All right. This guy's fingerprint was at the scene of the crime. So I think we maybe know who the killer is. Darwin Shadidar. We don't know where he lives, but we can look in the city directory and figure that out. That was a bit of good luck. Oh, there was someone in the hallway just there that I think saw me. Joke him.
Hey.
Hello. Hey. This is the same. Okay. Is this keypad also going to be 1, 2, 3, 4? Spartan insurance, another diamond, a stack of papers, some perfume. There's a guy there. It's not like a janitor, is it? Sneaky, sneaky. You know what? I could probably just figure out where that guy's office is. B. Palmer. Ooh. Cameras in there are still very active. Cameras in here, not so much. Is there any food? My guy's pretty hungry. We're getting pretty hungry in here. Watch your back, rat. Threatening comments in the workplace? Dude, all these people do are eat salt and pepper. Is that tin food? Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Starving. We're gonna need more than that. I'm still starving. What about that snack jar? All right, he probably doesn't have, like, whatever the crime is going on in here. Let's just get out of this place with our bajillion dollars in illegal fines. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna go look this guy up. We're gonna go grab a bite at a restaurant, something to eat. We're gonna go check out the city directory. We're gonna find out where this guy lives. We're gonna go buy some handcuffs, probably. And then we're gonna go kick his teeth in. Here we go. All our crime melts away. This looks like a good little spot to eat. This looks like a good little diner. That's what working in an office is like. The pineapple double-sized jamboree. How much money do we have? We got $200. Let's get a hamburger. No, let's get a cheeseburger. Delicious. If you get caught trespassing while you have all those fines, basically, that is what you get charged for. What do you want me to clean up this dirty napkin? Yes, I guess that is exactly what he wanted me to do. But the thing is if nobody sees you commit the crime, then technically it doesn't matter. We need to look up Darwin Shadiner. He lives in an apartment at Willis Grange. That doesn't matter. All right, we got a plan. We are going to head to... Great question. We're going to need to buy some, like, handcuffs or something, right? It's 1:30 in the morning, so I think outside of, like, City Hall, everything is going to be closed. If a crime happens in the forest and no one's around to witness it, did it really happen? That's the question, right? Get some warmer clothes? I don't think we can afford such a thing. Free hairpins. Cameras. Handcuffs. A truncheon. A flash grenade. An incapacitator grenade. And a briefcase. All right, look, we're going to want handcuffs. We got to find somewhere to sell all these diamonds. Which I guess is going to be like a pawn shop, probably. Service home center. Laundromat. Are you a pawn shop? Supermarket. That's a pawn shop right there. Is a pawn shop going to be open at 1:30 in the morning? Now, that's a whole other question. These guys are open. What are they? Oh, it's a bar. Just opening the door to a place and being like, yeah, I don't want to go in there. Leave the door open. Briefcase big. I don't know what the briefcase is for other than looking like a detective. Which, like, is a pretty valuable thing. Yeah, these guys are closed. You know what? We'll probably be okay with just the handcuffs. So we have his name. We have evidence that plants him there because we have a fingerprint on that creepy business card. How do we want to do this? Do we want to just like kick open the door? $603, $604. 1:46 a.m., 604 Willis Grange. So there's a way to do this. I actually can't remember, but it's like, I think if you like run into the door or jump into the door, you can kick it open. The fingerprint was on the business card, yeah. Alternatively, oh, I didn't do anything. It's still pretty bright in here, isn't it? You hear somebody moving around in there. Out of lockpicks. All right, we're going to plan B. Hi. Do you know this person? That's my neighbor, Darwin Shadiner. Really into music. I saw them somewhere around the Royster Center. That's where they work. How are you doing? Trying my best, you know. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? Think I'd tell you if I had? My name's Chloe Woodruff. What if I gave you a diamond? All right. Officer? Suspicious? Is that our guy? Is that Darwin coming up the stairs right now? Give him a diamond to ask for spare change. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Mind your own business, he says. Heard or seen anything unusual? I mind my own business, he says. Okay, we're gonna inspect him. We're gonna search him. We know he's an accountant. He's got a key. We might as well take his money. Organ donor card. Combat knife, baby. That's the key. I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. Please stop me before I do it again. Why did you commit the murder? Killing makes me stronger. Could you provide any fingerprints? Did I get the knife? I sure did. Right now, I'm also trespassing. You know, what if he's got anything in here that, you know, is valuable? Just gotta do a quick search. And this place is disgusting. These these my shoes? Size 11 boot prints. Work rota, shopping list, matchbook, unidentified human remains. Anybody in the bedroom? No other murderers in here, are there? Ooh, a wristwatch. Zero 5 4 something. I could go cash this bad boy in. What the hell was that password? 0 5 4. What is that number meant to be? Oh, 0 4 5. I'm an idiot. Nothing. All right. I think we have everything we need to cash this crime in. Got the System Shock number? Is that the number from System Shock? Wait, I don't have to... I can just do it from here, can't I? The full name of the killer. Is Darwin Shadenar. This dude. Arrested. We've got evidence of his fingerprint. He lives here. We located the weapon in my inventory. Identified fingerprints or photographic evidence. There we go. Plot right to the hand in. Let's go cash it in. The first door code constantly referenced in other immersive sim games. Nice. I want to say done on purpose here, but also probably a little bit of RNG. Cuff him, do the police work, and just leave him there. That's how we solve crimes, baby. Case submitted. How do we do? Check, check, check. We even had him confess to the crime. My God, we're a real detective. 500 social credit. $2,000. We can now purchase apartments in the city. We don't have to be a homeless detective anymore. Bunch of sync disk upgrade files here for free. This place is swimming. Swimming with sync disks. That's it. We won. We beat the game. So the game continues on, basically, and you explore. You get to buy apartments, decorate your apartments, solve more cases, do odd jobs, break into places, you know, rob people, grab their diamonds, sell them for as much money as you can, live in the streets. We don't even have a home yet, so we're literally living. We're just living by this trash fire. Staying warm. Back to the pawn shop. We'd go back to the pawn shop, probably sell those diamonds, buy ourselves an apartment, figure out what the next crime is. But that's all we're going to look at for Shadows of Doubt today. So thank you for joining us as our first look at 1.0. I do want to come back to this and play this some more because it is ever so fun, and we may just have to. But that's it for today. For old Turg Turgelson in the city of Canterbury.